Excited, man.
What a matchup
out here.
Two big trash-talking teams, but Cali Power, I mean, you guys heard Coach Ryan Porter. These Cali guys, they're not used to playing in this cold weather, man. It is freezing out here in Dallas, Texas. And I want to see how Luke Fahey can lock in this first drive. I mean, this first drive.
Just got to get moving, Snipe. That's all it is. Just get moving. Get the blood flowing, right, AB?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about, for the receivers, too, you got to get the hands warm. It's hard to catch the ball when your hands are a little cold. They get stiff, man. You know, Kieran, I didn't drop many balls in my day, but the only time I did is when I had cold hands.
Hey, man, that's coming from the 5-star AB Adam Brenneman, one of the best tight ends of his class. Plays the football at Penn, man. You know, big-time hands, big-time guy.
And that right there is Brody Knowles, plays at South Lake Carroll out here in the Dallas area. A new addition for this team, California Power, this week. They're hoping that he can bring a little more dynamicism. I don't even know if that's a word.
Brady Knowles,
in the receiving room.
And he's 6'5", 200 pounds long, got great hands. You saw in that last play.
Fahey got a man with no helmet, still gets it done. Easy catch right there.
Actually, he dropped that one, Snipe.
Okay, you know, I was trying to hype him up with no helmet, but you let me down.
And that's the 5-star tight end, Mark Bowman, who's one of the more sure-handed guys we have at OT7, the best tight end in the country.
Yeah. I mean, Coach Ryan Porter says he might be the best football player he's ever coached.
Big fourth down right here for Luke Fahey. He lives for these moments, and I think he gets the catch.
It's a great catch right there. Charles Britton the third, rather, not the second.
Catch right there. You know, Coach Ryan Porter been making a lot happen for this Cali Power team. But, I mean, we call them the Buffalo Bills around here, man. You know what I'm saying? I like that comparison, Karen. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I like that comparison a lot. You know, a lot of elite talent. Luke Fahey, an amazing quarterback, can get them in any position. And the thing is, just like the Bills, unbelievably talented, and they push the best teams to the absolute edge. Haven't been able to get it done yet, but we're going to see them get it done, hopefully sooner rather than later here at OT7.
And if they do get it done, it'll be because of their quarterback, Luke Fahey.
Yes.
I mean, I've been so impressed throughout this season of his poise, his creativity. You mentioned earlier, Kieran, he's not the biggest quarterback, but, man, he's got arm talent, can sling it, and he seems to make the best decisions in big moments, especially here in the red zone.
Absolutely, and if you're just now tuning into the game, here's some rules you need to know about OT7. You get a first down by reaching the opposite 20-yard line. And also, by the way, man, a touchdown here is worth 7 points. But, AB, if you see that goal football come out, that is called a money drive here at OT7. A touchdown is then worth 10 points instead of 7. And the defense can score by picking it off and running it back to the house. Love big scoring games here at OT7, man.
We love points. We love points.
Let's see if Luke Fahey can put some points on the board. 3rd and goal. See if he goes to his big receiver, Mark Bowman, and he does. I know ball, fellas. I know ball.
To Mark Bowman right there, the 5-star all-world tight end. AB, what a throw.
Yeah, that's Mark Bowman, just one-on-one. He's too big, he's too fast, gets right out the line of scrimmage. Watch Bowman right here. He's going to get right past the defensive back, right around him to the back of the end zone. Watch this release, right around him. You can't cover him. The defender's too small, he's too big, he's too fast, and a great throw by Luke Fahey.
And the throw was perfect timing. It was beautiful. That was good.
And I felt like Luke Fahey knew he was going to be open. If you watch him, he never went through his reads. He stared at Mark Bowman the entire time.
But you saw that matchup. I mean, he knew he had it. Listen, if you're Fleaux, you got to put a safety right over top of Mark Bowman. He's 6'5", and you're letting your nickel back cover him, who's 5'10", Kieran.
And now Fleaux is out on the field trying to make some things happen. Ryan Clark's own, and now we get to see Peyton Houston for the first time here at OT7. He got offered from LSU, Oklahoma. I'm sure Gerald McCoy would like that. Tennessee, to say the least. And this guy once threw for 800 yards in the game. I just want to see if he can do it again today.
How is that possible?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to do the math on that.
Yeah, man, I have no idea.
200 a quarter?
That is insane. 800 yards is insane. Who's the receiver? Me? Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe.
Houston across the middle.
Hey, I tell you, having the name Peyton and being a quarterback from Louisiana,
it's tough.
It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough.
Yep.
It's kind of tough.
You better be good.
Yeah, you better be good with
and Peyton Houston's good.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a big guy, man. 6 feet, 195 pounds. That's a big QB right there, AB.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him. I mean, and he's got a good build. Usually you see these high school quarterbacks who are kind of skinnier. They're not as big. I mean, he's –
That's a grown man right there.
Great man. That's a grown man.
I think he's a little bit taller than 6 foot by now. I was down on the field with him.
Takes a shot deep.
Ooh,
has a man, but he might have been out of bounds there. Oh, they're calling it a touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
I want to take another look at this, Ken. It looks like he stepped out of bounds. It's under review right now. But
that's Antonio Gladney, the running back, or do-it-all athlete essentially right there. Oh my goodness.
I think he's in.
That left foot in. Oh my goodness.
Now, fellas, if I had to say so, this can't be.
Let's see.
Oh,
that's in.
That is in.
Oh my goodness!
One of the craziest catches we have ever seen!
Wow, tiptoeing the line there, AB. Touchdown is confirmed. Wow, what a catch.
I don't know what's more impressive, the throw or the catch. They were both on the money right there.
And that's a heads-up play, but also a great throw by Peyton Houston on a rope there to the back of the end zone.
I have a theory that these guys born in Louisiana are just born to play wide receiver. I mean, it's just ridiculous, the body control that these guys have. You see it with Malik Neighbors, Odell Beckham Jr., Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, all NFL guys went to LSU, kind of look like these Fleaux uniforms, and also just have made unbelievable catches and just acrobats. It's crazy.
And as you guys know, man, we're winding down here at OT7. It's week 4, and these teams are fighting for their playoff lives. If you can see, Fleaux is 0-4. They have to win every game
they need
to be in contention.
Fleaux's 0-4. Also, Cali Power is fighting for a playoff spot right now. This is a really good team that has star players on their roster. Mark Bowman, Vance Spafford, who we saw catch a pass a couple plays ago. Luke Fahey at quarterback is really good, but they haven't been able to put it together consistently. They need a win right here to stay in the playoff hunt.
And there's Vance Spafford on that catch right there, the Georgia commit. I mean, he has been unbelievable. Last season in OT7 was one of our leading receivers, and this year kind of had a slower start, but we're finally starting to see with this California Power offense him to get more involved.
All my UGA fans out there, he will be dynamic. Vance Spafford is one of my favorite receivers out here at OT7. But guys, next up, do not forget, 4 o'clock, we have the viral 5-star Rider Lions in the cohorts in a battle against Torrey Smith's level 82 squad. Keep it locked to OT7 on NFL Network. Fellas, I'm excited to see Rider Lions out here again with my guy Bunchy Young. They got some pieces, but Torrey Smith, man, that level 82 team, Gavin Sidwar is looking like he's the truth right now.
I mean, he is absolutely dealing. He just showed
what
a throwing I mean, hey, Luke Fahey's on fire right now.
My goodness.
He is absolutely on fire. I like the celebration right there, and he hits up from Keyshawn Bowman too.
That was an elite throw by Luke Fahey. Going through his reads. Look at the accuracy of that throw. That is a frozen rope, a tight window, and no fear from the quarterback, Luke Fahey.
Speaking of frozen, man, I'm over here frozen. A lot of credit to these teams to come out here and be able to play. When you hear you going to play football in Dallas, the last thing you're thinking about is 20-degree weather,
yeah.
okay?
I mean, I saw Coach Porter, head coach of Cali Power, all bundled up over there. I mean, listen, it's not that cold out here.
Man, it's cold enough,
it's not like
man.
5 degrees.
I mean, you could have fooled me.
Peyton Houston looking downfield. He's going to have to eat that one. And credit to him laying off of that. When you try to hit his big target, Jabari Mack downfield, who's an athletic specimen, they say, trains with Malik Neighbors and Justin Jefferson. But I like these helmets are cool. But then also,
I like the helmets a lot.
Fleaux uniforms might be the best.
Without a doubt. And they're Louisiana down, right? This is a Louisiana team. They got the Louisiana colorway, the numbers, the font. It's all good, man. My guy, Overtime Tom, is the hardest working man in the business, and he's with Luke Fahey right now.
Thank you, Snipe. Honestly, I'm not working that hard today, but Luke Fahey is. He just threw a touchdown, rolling a little bit right now for Cali Power. What happened on that last drive?
Man, we're executing right now. We're trying to just play our game, play California Power football. We haven't played as well these past couple games, so we're just fired up to get out here and compete.
You got a lot of great weapons, obviously. Mark Bowman, #1 tight end in the country. Vance Spafford, a Georgia commit. Is it hard to balance who you're getting the rock to, or does it make things pretty easy?
No, it's pretty easy for me just because like our plays, our coaches do a great job scheming up plays and stuff like that, and they always get open. So, I mean, it's amazing. I just throw it to the open guy, and we win games. So.
And right now, Cali Power, on that bubble of if they're going to make the playoffs, make your case. Why should California Power make the OT7 playoff?
I feel we've been here, and I feel like we've done a great job competing, and we've only lost by a touchdown to a good team. So I feel like we definitely should be in there with the best teams.
There you go, man. Luke Fahey doing his thing. Appreciate you, bro. Back to you guys.
I'll be honest, they desperately need to get it going here. And that's going to start right there with a huge flip of the field.
I mean, it's definitely going to help them, right? Here at OT7, flipping the field is like a punt. Instead of going for it on 4th down, you're giving the opposite team a chance to start with the football on their 10. But AB, I felt like you got 3 downs. You took 3 shots for a touchdown. I would have liked some of the intermediate throws to kind of just move the chains and have a manageable 4th down.
Yeah, one of the biggest things here is winning first down. You really need to get a chunk play right there, like we saw Cali Power just do. Pick up 5 yards so you put yourself in a 2nd and 15 situation. Listen, you do not want to be at 3rd down and 20. It puts your quarterback in a tough spot, and the defense knows they can just play the sticks on 3rd down and 20, so you got to get some yardage early on in the drive.
And Kieran, I think that comes with experience, right? I mean, Luke Fahey's a guy that's been here before. You know, Peyton Houston is new here, so it's like you need a little growing pains from your QB right there a little bit.
Have to. And right there, losing some yardage after the catch was Keenan Spell, the running back. He's committed to your school, AB, Penn State.
A lot of good running backs out here, man. Saquon, to say the least.
Nick Singleton, Katron Allen, running back U, some people call it.
I never heard that before, but the goal standings right now, Trillion Boys have been one of the most impressive teams out of all of OT7, and they have clinched the top of that division.
Yeah,
meanwhile,
those 3 teams are going to be competing here this weekend, trying to make a spot, make a case for these
Absolutely.
playoffs.
And that is, once again, Vance Spafford. This kid has everything you look for at the receiver position. He's fast, he's quick, he's jittery, and I guarantee Georgia is going to love him, Kieran.
He's the next Lad McConkey is what they've been saying, AB.
Yeah, and he's so good in those 3rd down and 5 to 7 situations. We saw right there on those option routes, you get him isolated one-on-one, and Vance Spafford can go in, can go out, can run a hook route. It's the things. It's the route that Cooper Kupp's been so good at in the NFL. I think.
What is an option route, AB?
An option route is where basically the wide receiver is reading the defensive back along with the quarterback, and depending on the leverage of the DB, depends how he breaks his route. It's either an out route or a slant route.
And now you guys see why AB was the youngest coach in the NCAA in America.
Oh! Nearly intercepted and almost a huge stop there from Fleaux. And here we got 2 minutes left in the half. I think, in my honest opinion, if I'm playing the Galaxy Brain mind games right here, I'm trying to take a little bit more time if I'm California Power before I score. Flow's going to get the ball after halftime. You really don't want this to be a one-possession game going into halftime and giving the other team the ball with the chance to score back whenever you've been kind of dominant in the first half.
Luke Fahey dropping back, a big tight end catch right there. You know, hey, AB, you love your tight ends, but what makes Mark Bowman so special?
I mean, he's got everything you want in a tight end, from size to body control to the hands. Look at him catch the ball so naturally right there, flip his body around. He's also physical and can win with physicality. I think if you could draw up a tight end of what you want him to look like, it would look like Mark Bowman.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe he's a sophomore in high school.
And he could be a teammate of Vance Spafford. He got offers from Georgia, Texas, Oregon, USC, to name a few. I would like him at O State, but it don't even matter. Reservations for 7 for Cali Power.
Oh, my goodness gracious. This California Power offense is moving. It looks like a completely different Luke Fahey this week.
I mean, he knows it's a must-win game, Kieran. We talked about it, right? I mean, the clock is winding down. It's week 4 OT7, and they need to score it. They need to win this game.
And we saw them 2 weeks ago when they got off to a 2-3 start. They're now sitting at 2-4. It's now or never. They need to rattle off 4 straight wins. I'll be completely honest. If they want to give themselves a real chance to punch that ticket to the OT7 playoffs, I need to see more out of them, AB. I need to see the same thing I'm seeing right now.
But what we just saw, that's complimentary football. Cali Power's defense got the stop. Fleaux flipped the field, get the ball back for your offense. They execute, take the ball down the field, and now you're up 2 scores.
But, fellas, as you know, it's all about clock management. Fleaux has the ball here with a chance to score, and they will be getting the ball back. So if Fleaux can score here, get the ball back, they have a chance to tie this game up. Big possession, and look how much time they're wasting off the clock right now, Gary.
Yeah, bad clock management right here. I think you got to get these things going quickly. Seems like they're having a lot of trouble getting their plays in. They've been running the play clock down almost all the way every single time.
I mean, bro, this play took at least 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can get out of bounds. And he doesn't.
Oh! He just bobbles it and he can't bring
I
it
guess
in.
the incomplete pass helps,
I mean, guys, we've talked so much about clock management, end of half situation here. This is a huge drive for Fleaux. They got the ball back with, what, 50 seconds left?
Yeah. And right here, you have to play smart, though, AB. You need a completion to make this a 4th and manageable.
No doubt. No
and if
doubt.
you get touchdown, you're going to waste even more clock.
And now you're in 3rd down and 16, 22 seconds left. I mean, you could see Cali Power get one last shot at the end zone if you don't do something here.
Insane. It took 40 seconds for them to get that play off.
He's going to take a shot downfield, and
He
that's
got it.
Now you got to snap it.
You got to hurry up and get to the ball.
Now this is where teams have to have one word play called so where everyone knows where to line up and you can snap it quickly.
Let's see what they decide to do here. They're going to have
This is going
one
to be the
play
last
left.
play.
Could have got 2 out of it. Let's see what he decides to do. Across the middle. Oh, I think they'll have a second left, maybe.
Nope, that's going to be hit. Out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. What a half.
A way to end the half. Fleaux needs to win every game this weekend if they want to be in playoff contention. Down 2 touchdowns right now. Weren't able to punch it in before the half. They get the ball back. AB, what do you need to see from this team as they're 0-4 so far in the season?
Well, it was what we saw right there on first down was getting a big chunk right there to get some momentum back on this team's side. Listen, this is a massive drive for Fleaux. You're down 14 points. You have the chance to get some momentum back on your side. Peyton Houston has to play great right here. 2 great throws back-to-back to get this offense in rhythm.
Great way to come out here slinging it, Kieran.
2 early completions to Jabari Mack, who's their #1 target out here this week. I mean, Flow's so unbelievably talented. It's been weird to not see them get in rhythm this season. And they had a quarterback change now. We have Malachi Ziegler week 1. Now you get Peyton Houston. But the talent has always been there, fellas.
Yeah.
It's the execution that hasn't been there. And you kind of saw it at the end of that first half.
And to me, Kieran, you got to go back to Jabari Mack right here. He's a mismatch all over the field.
Yeah.
2 catches in a row right there. He's clearly feeling himself right now. Find a way to get him the ball here in the red zone where it's really tough to score.
Malik credit right there.
You got to catch those, man, wide open. But, fellas, I think
Like Malik debit right there.
Not mad at that one. But, I mean, this is some of the best field position they've had. I feel like they just took it shot after shot after shot to the point where they never really had a red zone opportunity.
Yeah.
So let's see what they can do now. AB, I think it's all about for them is just getting those intermediate throws to kind of move the change to have a decent look at the goal.
Yeah, I think you got to think players, not plays. There's Jabari Mack, bottom of the screen right there.
Oh my goodness.
Almost intercepted, almost caught, intercepted, caught it. I mean, that was
And finally incomplete.
With these receivers, they got to catch the ball. I mean, Peyton Houston, I feel for you, buddy. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Not the best pass, but catchable. The pass before that, right? I mean,
but also a great play by Cali Power DB, Kaishawn Robinson, the safety with offers from schools all over the country.
Look at the
up
glasses
there
out here. Just straight up glasses.
Breaking
like
that
that.
play up. Put the glasses on.
With the glasses.
Yeah, don't
Make
let it
sure
fool
he's
you.
seeing everything out here.
let's see what Houston does. Drop back, got a man across the middle, and it's caught now. They have
Fourth down right here.
Yeah,
Huge.
big 4th down. But as we mentioned, AB, now you can actually attack here, right? You're closer to the goal line. What should we be looking for on this 4th and goal?
Yeah, I'd like to see them try to isolate Jabari Mack here. Either isolate him one-on-one, so you know you're going to get one-on-one coverage with the DB, or put him in some kind of stack alignment where there's a receiver behind him or in front of him to use some raw pick routes to break up the man-to-man coverage. There they are, bottom of the screen right there.
Peyton Houston drops back, fires!
What a catch!
Oh my goodness, and it's caught!
Jabari Mack!
You called it, AB, the 4-star LSU commit comes down with it. He's all of 6 feet, 200 pounds.
Guys have a bulletproof.
Here's Jabari Mack right here. See the stack coverage. Here's Mack. He's going to go back of the end zone, but when you put the 2 guys beside each other, the DBs get confused. Jabari Mack can make a play, and he goes right in the hole there in the back of the end zone. Great throw by Peyton Houston.
I have a bold prediction for you.
Okay.
That man on your screen will be playing at the NFL at a very high level.
Hey, man, we are on NFL Network, so a lot of the future stars of the NFL play here. I mean, the alumni from OT7 is very extensive, right? I mean, we've seen some of the best
Probably
play
the greatest
at this level.
Yeah, probably the greatest receiver prospect we've ever seen. Jeremiah Smith,
And he
played
was
here 2 years
amazing.
for SFE, and he's
It wasn't
unbelievable.
fair.
No, just not fair whatsoever.
And now if you look, right, we have the Tristan Keys of the world, right? We have the Decorian Moores of the world, right? So many elite receivers, DBs, quarterbacks. I mean, you never know, right? And speaking of Jabari Mack, he's with my guy Overtime Tom right now.
Hey, fellas, thank you. I'm down here with Jabari Mack, LSU commit, doing his thing. Take me through that last touchdown, man. What happened?
Coach ran a red zone concept, man. Just had to get open and catch the ball.
New quarterback this weekend with Peyton out here. How's that been going?
Great. He a great quarterback.
and he's showing it.
And for LSU fans, maybe checking you out for the first time, what should they know about Jabari Mack? What kind of player are you?
Really just aggressive on all ends and really just a playmaker.
You get a couple more touchdowns today?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There we go, fellas. Back to you in the booth.
Love the confidence. Fahey with a shot.
That's a dive. That's a dive and a half.
What a throw from Luke Fahey. He got the style, he got the confidence, and he got an arm.
Sniper, that was 2 nickels put together. That was 10 pennies put together. That was 1 quarter minus 1 nickel and a dime. Oh my goodness.
I like your math right there, but I like the throw even more. What a dot. I mean, he didn't even have to break his stride here, and I'm surprised he didn't score off that one.
I mean, that was beautiful. Just perfectly placed by Luke Fahey, just throwing 10% of $1 out there.
Rolls out to the right, trying to punch it in. Ooh. Did they get it? They're going to call it incomplete. Almost punched it in. Great defense by Fleaux.
Yeah, that was Antonio Gladney on the pass breakup. We're seeing him play both ways, receiver and defensive back. Nice job preventing the touchdown there, bringing up the second down.
Absolutely.
I love to see that from these high school kids, though, playing at elite level on both sides of the field.
Travis Hunter's inspiring some people.
Yeah,
He is,
definitely.
man. He is. Jukum Jones also inspiring the youth out there.
There's no one inspired by you.
Oh, right. Fahey.
Oh my goodness!
Great catch.
What a catch!
But just couldn't. But they call it a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
They
Ben
call it a
Spafford.
touchdown. Ben Spafford.
The body control, the hands, what a catch!
It's under review, but they call it a touchdown. I want to take another look at that because it didn't look like he crossed the goal line.
Yeah, let's see it here. Good throw there by Fahey. Does he? Yeah.
Oh,
Touchdown.
And this is why we have the best referees in the world. It is confirmed a touchdown.
That's going to be Vance
Wow,
Stafford
the
on
Georgia commit
score.
for OT7, but now Fleaux with a chance to strike back.
And I love that formation. It was stacked 4 guys on top of each other. And right here in wide open man downfield, what a beautiful design. And DeMarcus Evans with the catch.
4 guys stacked behind each other. Really interesting formation here. Look at how number 14 just finds a way to get open. They run these guys off. And then 14 just
That looked hard to guard.
Yeah, you don't know where the guys are going. That's DeMarcus Evans, like you said, Kieran, finds a way to get open, confusing the defense. I like the creative formations here for the offense.
I'm not gonna lie, if that's me, I'm spamming that formation for the rest of the season.
You're running it over and over again?
Oh yeah, I'm overkilling that, man. I'm the type of guy, if I'm playing NFL Madden and I find a play that works, I'll pick that play over and over again.
Oh, what a throw!
Oh my goodness! Peyton Houston with an absolute rocket into the end zone.
Now that's Tank FC right there out of Marshall, Texas. And I love the rollout right here, delivering off balance. That's a college football NFL.
That's an NFL type arm talent right there. To throw, he was in the air throwing that football across his body, accurate in the red zone where it's hard to make throws like that. Big time throw by Peyton Houston. You see why he's got offers from so many big schools around the country.
And guys, as we mentioned, man, it's a must-win for both teams. Both teams not playing up to their potential. Fleaux coming out 0-4. Meanwhile, Cali Power 2-4 with this type of roster, right? I mean, you got a big-time QB in Luke Fahey. You got the best tight end in the country in Mark Bowman. You got a great receiver in Vance Spafford. Guys, why do you think, Cali Power hasn't been able to, rise above the crop? Is it the hard schedule? They played some good teams.
Yeah, I feel like it might just be the teams that they've had to play. The only undefeated team here at OT7 Low Pro had their closest game against California Power. I mean, you think about that. Close matchups time and time again. They have to play some of the most talented teams, and whenever you see them against the competition that really hasn't put it together as much, they're amazing.
And my guy Tom may have the only quarterback in the world with 800 passing yards in the game.
Hey, thank you, Snipe. I'm down here with Peyton Houston. Your first OT7 game. How are you feeling about it so far?
Yeah, it's very fun just being in this environment. There's a lot of athletes out here to compete with. Just glad to be in this situation to compete with the guys.
There's a lot of good quarterbacks in OT7. You got your rating, which you're brand new, so I'm not saying it's perfect, but you're around a 90 overall. What do we think about that? Are we feeling good?
I think I could do better than 90, but for the first time here, it's a blessing to have a 90 overall.
I mean, a 90 solid.
Yeah, for sure.
That's an A in school, right?
Yep.
Are you good at school?
I am. 4.0.
There you go, man. Peyton Houston, man, doing his thing. Back to you guys in the booth.
Man, I had an 0.4, so shout out to that guy. I wish I would have went to class with him.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Man, 4.0 with an arm like that, you're going to be doing big things very soon,
Some
Peyton.
people are just, good at life.
Yeah, you know, right?
Yeah.
Strong kids,
Like
6 feet.
He'd be good at everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Without it.
Probably good at every sport. Quarterbacks are always good at every sport, though. They're good golfers, good at
Hand-eye.
basketball.
Every quarterback but our own Mo Hassan.
I mean, hey, I'm yeah.
Mo's actually good at everything. He boxes. I mean, Mo know how to box. He can dance.
He's also a world traveler.
Yeah,
He
world
is.
traveler.
Yeah.
You know Mo has done open mic stand-up comedy.
That's crazy.
He's done everything. I'm actually kind of jealous.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, shout out Mo Hassan, man, wherever you are. Probably somewhere throwing a pick. Meanwhile, Luke
That's crazy. Good at everything except for playing quarterback, apparently.
takes the shot
Vance Spafford.
downfield.
Oh, my
and there he
goodness.
goes. Vance Spafford. This guy is big time. The connection between Luke Fahey and Vance Spafford needs to be talked about more. A little bit of shake and a little bit of bake, AB.
This is a beautiful route concept. Watch Vance Spafford right here. One-on-one with this DB. Watch Spafford on the wheel route up the sideline. Watch how they move him down the flat there. The DB can't keep up with him, and it's a perfect throw by Luke Fahey for the touchdown.
I mean, that's just another dime here for Luke Fahey. He is probably as dialed in as I have ever seen him right now. And these balls are right where they need to be.
You can find one of those under the couch, Karen. That is a dime for sure. Meanwhile, the third time is the charm. 3 touchdowns on the day for Vance Spafford. He's filling the stat sheet up in this freezing ice cold
Yeah,
weather.
I'm feeling this wind right now.
and you see what Callie Power and Coach Porter do such a good job of scheming ways to get Vance Spafford the ball. Because we all know that.
On the money drive, too.
No.
Josiah Robinson playing spoiler for the Fleaux offense that was finding their flow. No pun intended. What a play.
You know, I'm blaming Overtime Tom for ruining Peyton Houston's mojo. He had it going. Tom waltzes over there like he owns the place. He kind of does. And then he proceeds to do a vibe cam, and Peyton throws a pick the very next possession.
I mean, this is just ridiculous. And it's on the money drive, too, as well. That's a killer turnover right there.
And the money drive here at OT7 is a drive that is worth 10 points instead of 7. You only get 1 per game. So their first attempt of the day for a money drive is picked off, which means, man, they no longer have that in their back pocket. And Mark Bowman is open.
This California Power offense looks completely different today, AB.
Callie Power,
they are moving this.
They are back. And listen, I think Callie Power is showing right now with this the power on offense, the skill on defense with the interception right there, that despite their record, they are a playoff team.
Wow,
wide
when
open
it
now.
rains and pours. Callie Power is coming out firing in the second half. I mean, AB, they can do no wrong.
Yeah, they got so many playmakers. We've seen Vance Spafford with the
Oh my
3
God,
touchdowns. Mark Bowman now up the sideline. And when Luke Fahey is distributing, when he's in rhythm, he's as good as anyone here at OT7.
And my guy, Overtime Tom, is joined by 2 very special guests.
Hey, I'm down here with Mark Bowman. Vance is over there, too. Hey, Vance. Bring them both in. Okay, first of all, Mark just scored a great touchdown, but you guys are making fun of him. Why?
We're not. He didn't look like he was ready for the ball. He was wide open.
Why, were you not ready?
Just not used to being so open. Got to create that separation on him.
The offense is finally clicking down here, it feels like. Is there anything that changed? I feel like Callie Power, you guys just woke up all of a sudden.
God's timing, baby. You know, He gonna set it in place. Been praying about it, got it done, and we're out here dominating.
Okay, you're the #1 tight end in the country. You're committed to Georgia. Do you guys fight with Luke over who gets the ball?
No, we go by Luke. You know, he knows what to do. He's the man. You know, whoever he
Mark
wants to
was
throw the ball
saying
to,
yes.
Probably the right option.
I feel like you disagree.
Mark was saying yes.
I don't disagree. I think we're all selfless on this team. That's why we can kind of click as an offense.
All right, and you guys, it looks like you're trying to push for that playoff spot. Can California Power win OT7?
Yes. God knows.
Back to you guys.
It's only right when God knows, Kieran. They come out pregame to their own Kurt Franklin song.
Yeah, no, it was getting lit. It was getting lit out here.
If you coming out the gospel,
It's
man.
a revolution, is what they're saying. Peyton Houston right here.
Oh!
Zone in. Guys, this is the other thing, though, too, with Fleaux. They're taking so long to get these plays off. we have the onside play. You get 2 of them successfully, you can come back in this game. I'm not saying, I mean, obviously it'd be a miracle, but I'm not telling my guys to quit here.
Yeah,
And look at how long it's taking them to get set again.
And we're seeing the bad clock management now. We saw the bad clock management at the end of the first half that hurt them.
At least we
Kieran,
can
and
see
I
full
think,
formation one more time.
and you also got to realize it's Peyton Houston's first time.
Oh!
Jump the route. He gets a pick. Will he bring it back? Tag out.
Stanford tags short.
Man.
And that's going to do it for this one.
Tom is bad.
As they head right to the
I've
subway
never seen
throw.
it before in my life. I mean, as soon as he do the vibe cam, 2 back-to-back picks.
Yeah.
I blame Tom.
This is really Tom's fault.
Oh, my goodness.
This is all Tom's fault.
Peyton Houston, we're sorry about this.
What a play by Stanford to end the game right there with the pick going the other way. Reads the route perfectly from the DB spot.
He ran so fast his helmet came off.
It was moving.
Put that play on your highlight tape and put it on repeat, man. What a play.
Word on the street is that's what I look like when I ran my 7-second 40-yard dash.
I don't think you broke 8.